Chris Petty, our president. Ron Tenite, head of operations from Liberty Lane and Coup. Thank you, Johnny.
We'll do our best to keep some aspirin this year to accomplish those goals. I hope I can follow that up with something meaningful. That was great. Thank you, Johnny. I'm not a huge social media user or fan, but I do understand the importance of it as things that are company marketing and getting the word out for what we're trying to accomplish, both as a company with Folds of Honor and other initiatives that we're undertaking. And I don't have a Facebook page or any of those sorts of things, but my wife does. And about a month ago, she showed me a post by a man named Gary Hodge, who was our fuel dock manager at American Outdoor in St. Thomas. And the post was a photograph from September of 2009 of me holding my then 3-day-old daughter Emma the day that we took her home from the hospital in St. Thomas. And the caption said, "One of the better ones, comma, let me clarify that, the best." And it was a pretty emotional thing for me to read, to think that somebody that I spent 6 years working with and hadn't seen or spoken to in 4 years would think that highly of me and post a picture that was 4 years old and pay me that compliment. And if there's any inkling of truth to that compliment, it's not because I was the best general manager, potentially the best general manager of the property, it was because Gary Hodge was the best field dock manager in the business, and Mary Falk was the best administration manager in the business, and Johnny and Brian and Ron were the best partners in the business that enabled us to accomplish amazing things and become incredibly successful in that opportunity. And then I remember how important that day was for me, not only because it was the day that my daughter was coming home from the hospital with us, but that same day, in that same photograph, that I texted to Johnny Powers, and back then there weren't smartphones, maybe there were, but I didn't have one. But you could text and send photographs and that sort of thing, and I texted him the same picture, and just to announce the birth of our daughter Emma. We hadn't really spent much time together for a few years because we were working with IGY and we kind of grew apart a little bit. And his response was, "Congratulations, give me a call, we're putting a team together to do what we've accomplished before." So not only was that a very important time for me because of my family and the birth of my daughter, but it was also the birth of Suntex. That was September of 2009. And after I got over the emotion of what the compliment meant to me and what the picture meant to me and all the things that brought us here together in this room today, I thought about the concept of being the best. And as evidenced by everyone in this room, we have the best team in the business. Johnny and Ron and Brian and Scott and all the stakeholders involved, all the investors, all of the fuel dock managers, everybody in this company that's touching our stakeholders, employees, investors, or customers have made us the best. So I'm really looking forward to continuing that success and being the biggest and baddest in Kansas, Mass this year, along with Johnny and the rest of the group. So a couple of years ago, in the spirit of that concept, being the best, we started a tradition to nominate the best general manager in our portfolio. And that is becoming an increasingly difficult task. It's been a challenge all along, but now that we're a lot bigger and we're accomplishing such amazing things as a company and as an organization, it's really difficult for us to, and we have some very, very heated discussions, and some very strong disagreements and agreements and philosophies about what that means. And in spirit, it means someone that has had great individual successes, someone that's participated as an incredible team member both at the property level and at the corporate level, someone that has embraced new business lines and business decisions and elevated the quality of customer service and embraced our systems and truly absorbed all of the things that we sometimes unfortunately forced to have to as throats. But every year there are a couple of candidates that make the short list, and we have a very difficult decision of identifying the best of the best. And not the most important denominator of that is also financial performance, so that we can look our investor in the eye and hand them a check once a quarter, hopefully. So all of those qualifications go into consideration of being the best. And with that, I will ask Ron Tenite to say a few words about who he truly believes is the best in our business.
Wow. Again, I hate always following my partner. He's so damn smart, I don't know how to say it. But as most of you know, I never run out of words, so that's okay. 25 years I've been in this business, and it's not just a line. I have to tell you that it's so amazing that we were able to find such an amazing team. And when I say team, I mean the general managers, the property managers, for Suntex. Every one of you have amazing talent, amazing respect for your properties and your customers, and have amazing hearts too. And I've worked with every one of you very, very closely. This has been such a hard decision to make. And it came, at first we were thinking about it, and I said, oh shoot, I was going to say shit, but I won't say it this time. Johnny, you got to go out and buy 17 washes. Are you kidding me? When we decided in the very beginning to do a general manager of the year, I never realized how it would take its own legs and grow. Because what it comes down to, and when we speak to our different managers, and I please encourage you all to go ahead and meet the general managers. First of all, I want the general managers to raise their hands real fast, so everybody sees who the general managers or something. These are the people that make it happen, not us, but them. So we went back and forth trying to figure out who it's going to be, and we started with the large list, which is 17, as we have. We got down to 4, and we got down to 2, and then it just became a street fight. You know, Johnny and I are wrestled a few times, of course we lost every time. So, but again, I just want to emphasize how lucky we are, and mainly for the partners and the investors. I have to tell you, in my 25 years of experience, you guys have the best team in the United States. Without further ado, actually, I don't want to say further ado, I have to speak a little bit more. The first year we decided to have this, the first year of Suntex, we picked the rock star of Suntex, and that was Don King. He was the first general manager the first year. Then the second year, we got really, really smart and picked an amazing person. I won't name him. I won't name him. In the third year, we picked a person that we have given a Herculean task. His name is Brian Logan. He started off with a regional, and we gave him 1 marina, and we gave him 2 marinas. Then a couple weeks later, we gave him 7 marinas. He did a dynamite job. Very, very proud of him. You're a rock star. And this year is how many guys are going to kick my butt at right now. This year's general manager, the 2014 Suntex General Manager of the Year, goes out to Mike Slackman. Okay, Mike, we know you're a man of a few words, but it's your turn to say a few words.
Well, I'm definitely very honored to get this, and really the people people back, all the guys back home are working hard, and basically everybody in this room is really easy, and real enjoyable to come to work hard, and make, become this.